504, descend to maintain 3000.
3000, cover 504.
And for Cappy 724 is our traffic about our
12:30, 1 o'clock, Cappy 724 now.
Okay, we got it.
Cappy 724, maintain visual separation from the candidate, clear visual approach, runway 4 right.
Clear visual 4 right, maintain visual separation from the traffic, Cappy 724.
Combat 504, reduce speed of 170 for tower space. You get following a Boeing 727, 1 o'clock, 6 miles right base, descending on 3500.
We got him inside, we're still on back to 170, cover 504.
Combat 504, follow traffic, clear visual approach, runway 4 right, maintain 170 knots to 5 mile final.
Alright, 170 till 5 out, and clear for visual 4 right, cover 504.
Cappy 724, maintain 170 knots to 5 mile final, contact Boston Tower 132.22.
3222 and maintain 175 mile final, Cappy 74.
Combat 504, traffic behind the left being an Embraer 135 to the parallel only, that maintain visual separation from you.
504, roger.
570 has the airport in sight.
Eagle 570, clear visual approach runway 4 left.
Clear the visual, 570, thanks.
Eagle 470, traffic 1238 miles, 3,600 descending for the parallels on RJ.
I'll look in 570, thank you.
Combat 504, contact Boston Tower 132.22.
3222, cover 504, we'll see it.
Boston approach, good morning, Care 328, out of 4 for 3.5.
Care 328, Boston approach, thank you. Eagle Flight 570, the RJ is just crossing the tank now, 1235 miles, 1,700.
Inside 570.
Eagle 570, maintain visual separation with them, contact Boston Tower 128.8.
288, take it easy, 570.
See ya. Pier 328, descend and maintain 2,500. You're going to follow an Embraer on an 8 mile straight in final.
Care 328 down to 2,500, and I believe I have that traffic if they're at my 11 o'clock.
Pier 328, thanks. I'll let you follow him in just a moment. Maintain visual separation with them for now. Caution link turbulence.
Maintain the visual set for Care 328.
Thank you. Expect to follow them in about 2 miles.
I expect to follow on 2, thanks, Care 328.
Maintain 3000, Canada 354.
Pier 328, turn left heading 110. Follow the Embraer, proceed inbound runway 4 left, descending at pilot discretion.
Descend my discretion 110 and follow the Embraer, Care 328.
Pier 328, caution link turbulence, contact Boston Tower 128.8.
288, thanks, Care 328.
See ya.
Eagle 539, 5,000.
Eagle Flight 539, Boston approach. Good morning, flight 210, descend and maintain 4,000.
210 and a 4, 539. Approach Comair 182, 7,700 for 6,000.
Comair 182, Boston approach. Good morning, thanks. Descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, Comair 182.
Canada 354, turn right heading 310.
Right turn 310, Canada 354.
Canada 354, traffic in left turn to the parallel runway being Embraer 135. That we maintain a visual separation from you.
Okay, we're looking for him, thanks.
Northwest 382, 6,000.
Northwest 382, Boston approach, roger. 354, reduce speed to 170, then descend to maintain 2,000.
Flow to 170, then descend to 2000 to Canada 354.
Northwest 382, descend to maintain 3,000.
Out of 3,000, Northwest 382.
Eagle Flight 539, turn left heading 140, reduce speed to 190.
Hey everybody. Appreciate whoever is logging in and watching me in the afternoon. This is an unusual flight for me to fly on a Wednesday afternoon, as I had a meeting down in San Diego and I decided to play hooky for the rest of the day. So that is why I am at home having a little bit of fun. So, what are we doing today? We are going to check to see where to fly. I've got the ancient Vatsim up, which gives me a little bit of recommendations as to who's online on Vatsim and where I can go, where the coverage is. So it looks like only Chicago Center is up right now, which is no surprise since it is in the middle of the day. So we're going to fly from excuse me, from Chicago O'Hare to Minneapolis, and Minneapolis is not online. Hopefully Minneapolis Center will jump online as I enter their airspace. If they don't, they don't. Not a big deal. So what we want to do is go over to, I always lose my mouse. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows. And let's go ahead and get all this stuff out of the way so we can plan our route in SimBrief. Boom, SimBrief. Alright, so I went ahead and plugged in prior to connecting Chicago O'Hare to Minneapolis. Looks like time en route is going to be about 2 hours. It's saying I'm taking off on runway 32 right, so I'm just gonna think we're gonna get that. If we get something else, that's not a problem. And I've got my route as Pumpkinito, Dylan. Logging in and watching me. Why am I hearing myself? On Wednesday afternoon, as I had a meeting. That's weird. That's never happened before. So that is why I. Let's. So, why am I hearing myself? Going to check to see where. Very weird. I've got the ancient Vatsim up. Oh, it's because I have. Let me change that real fast. No, that's not what I want. Audio properties. I have monitor off. Ha! Okay, that's going to be annoying. I wonder if you guys can hear an echo. Oh well. I'm just going to have to live with that for right now. I don't know why that's happening. Anyways, oh wow, that's pissing me off. Maybe I'm not going to be able to live with that. Oh, let's see if I switch. I do still hear it. So, what we want to do is go. I have monitor off on everything. So I don't know why I'm hearing myself. You should just hear the desktop audio, which is nothing. Okay. Just gonna deal with it. So Pumpkinito, Dylan, Ronick, Kamen, and Killer 2 Arrival. So let's go ahead and analyze that route, make sure we're good. We're good. And that's not bad. So let's go ahead and generate. Yes. I'm just gonna think we're gonna get that. Get something else, that's not a problem. And I've got my. Alright, so we've got that generated. And it's telling us we're going to be at flight level 240, which is probably, for me, a little too high. And I don't think we have any mountains to deal with. Let's look back here and go to the maps, slowpoke, zoom in a bit. Yeah, I mean there's no mountains to speak of. I'm in SoCal, so I'm used to some mountain areas. So there's nothing. So let's just go up to, we're just going to do 18,000 feet. So we'll change that. So let's go ahead and enter our route into this bad boy. Clear that. So we've got, excuse me, KORD, PM, PKN, Nito, and Dylan, and Ronick, Canna, and I'm going to assume Killer 2 is an arrival, so let's see if I plug this in, if it gives me anything. Killer 2. No. Didn't think so. Backspace, get rid of that, and KMSP. Alright, save that. Saved. Boom chakalaka laka boom. What? What? What is that line? Canna, did I type in something wrong? Camma. Yes, I did. Alright. I put canna, it's camma. Let's fix that. KAMMA space K. Fat fingers. MSP. Alright. Much better. Save that bad boy. Boom. Boom chakalaka. Okay, so that's all good. So we got that all in there. And let's go ahead and go back to this bad boy. And we're going to change this to flight level 180. 180. Oh, it won't let me. Okay. That's fine. Be that way. Let's pre-file on Vatsim. And we'll change it here. 18000. Not a problem. Boom chakalaka. I wish it had this information already stored, but it doesn't, and I never remember what my stupid number is. So we are going to look it up. It's which you can see, but I don't care about that. But you can't see this. Alright. And let's go ahead and file that flight plan. Alright, it is filed successfully, so we don't really need any more of this stuff up here. Nope. And we will bring in this bad boy, and we are going to put the flight plan into here. Alright, KORD, KMSP, forget about that, cruise level 18000, what I should have done. I should have added, I should have saved the route and then imported it. So I have the waypoint. So, alright, well, we'll just save it that way. Darn it. Alright, we'll just do direct GPS. And let it do its thing. Even though it's going to be a little off, that's fine. Okay. So that's taken care of. So let's move this down to here. Move this down to here. Move this up here. And let's fill this information. Out right here, so we're going KORD, KMSP, P, okay, route PMPKN, Nito, Dylan, DLAN, Ronick, Kama. That's good, that's good, that's all good. Okay, so that's all peachy. So we don't need that anymore because that's going to be in the sim. Okay, that's good. So we're all good. Now we got to put it into our GTN. Okay, why is it not? Why are we not switching? Why is this happening to me? That's all connected. That's all connected. That's all connected. Why isn't FSU IPC connected? Oh, that's what I should have added. That should all be connected. Oh, now we're switching. That's weird. Okay, so we're good there. So let's go ahead and program our flight in here. And if we get a change, we get a change. Okay, so PMP KN, and just my luck, they're gonna change it on me. Then Nito and EATO. Then Dylan DLLAN. Then enter. Then Ronick RONIC. Enter. And Kama KAMMA. Enter. Then our final destination KMSP. Enter. Good. So look at the map. That's peachy. Get rid of that, whoever was calling me. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so that's all wonderful. Let's go ahead and connect. To Vatsim. Alright, and we are connected to Vatsim. I see ATIS is up and Chicago Tower. So let's go ahead and listen to ATIS 1354. 1354. 54. Transfer.
Rev 330 at 11. Visibility 10.
Really?
5,500 Norton. Temperature
Hey, Superstar.
2.14.
Appreciate you watching.
004. Arrivals expect vectors ILS for visual runway 28 right. Localizer runway 27 left. ILS runway 27 right approach. Simultaneous approach is in progress. Departures expect runway 22 left. Runway 28 right from Echo 10,100 feet available.
Can't understand a word he's saying.
Echo runway hold short instructions. Nurses to airmen. PC12 available. Operate mode C transponder on the
Can't hear
taxiways and
anything.
runways.
Let's go to center.
Turbo
1278.
departure.
So hard to understand.
150 knots until advised by a TC. Airport runway and taxiway designations have changed. Please review current charts and use the runway and taxi instructions you are assigned. Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet.
So information Juliet.
O'Hare International Airport Ava's information
Alright.
Juliet.
127.8. 278.
Visibility 10.
Alright. So 127.8. So we're on O'Hare. Alright. Looks like we are good to call up. I can't hear anything. Alright, I don't think I need my keyboard anymore. Put that away. And 127.
Southwest 339, welcome to Midway Airport. Bravo, if you can make it, otherwise November, taxi to the ramp, cross runway 31 right.
Okay, Bravo, cross 31 right, to the ramp, Southwest 339.
Chicago Center, Delta 1157, ground just got online, so we're going to switch over.
Roger, contact them when you're ready to taxi.
Oh, looks like ground just came up, so we're going to switch over to ground to get clearance. So 1219. 1219. Hey, Superstar. Alright. So ground's online, we'll give them a second.
Chicago, O'Hare ground, Delta 1157 with you. We just finished our clear delivery with Chicago Center, and we will advise you ready to push out.
Roger that, Delta 1157, O'Hare ground, good evening. Mission start at your discretion, and contact me when you're ready to taxi.
Roger, and we have runway 22 left for departure, by the way.
It's going to be annoying listening to this. Okay.
Roger that, Delta 1157, expect runway 22 left.
Expect runway 22 left for departure, Delta 1157. Thank you.
Chicago ground, Pilata 65 Zulu is looking for IFR clearance to Minneapolis. And we have Juliet.
November 65 Zulu O'Hare ground, good afternoon. You're cleared for Minneapolis International Airport via O'Hare to departure. Radar vectors to Pumpkin, that is filed. Columbia City, top altitude 5,000 feet. Departure frequency is center on 127.8, squawk 3160.
Roger 65 Zoo is cleared to Minneapolis via O'Hare to departure. Direct Pumpkin that is filed. Climb maintain 5,000. Departure is on 127.8, squawking 3160 for 65 Zulu.
November 65 Zulu, read back correct. Push and start at your discretion. Contact me when you're ready to taxi.
Alright.
O'Hare
So we
ground,
got
Delta
3160 in the box.
Push back to the right. Easier way to get to runway 22 left.
So we got 3160. You didn't tell me what squawking mode C right now. You didn't tell me what
O'Hare ground, Delta 1157.
Alright, so O'Hare 2, direct Pumpkin. So let's pull up O'Hare 2.
Delta 1157, roger that.
So departure O'Hare 2. Let's take a look at that bad boy. Okay. And then direct Pumpkin. So Chicago ground flight is 65 Zulu. Yeah, O'Hare 2. Direct Pumpkin. Where's Pumpkin? Oh, there's Pumpkin. Alright, so O'Hare 2 doesn't
Chicago ground, good afternoon. United 588. I would like to pick up RF4 to Salt Lake City.
Doesn't really give me a procedure. It's probably just runway heading. Standard, just minimum climbs. Alright, let's look at, let's see what the
United 588, O'Hare ground,
the
good evening.
continuation
You're
looks
cleared
like.
for Salt Lake City Airport via the O'Hare 2 departure. Radar vectors to Olin, Venezuela. Climb via SID, top altitude 5,000 feet. Departure frequency is center on 127.8.
So
Clock
class
3216.
5 DME arc.
United 588 has been cleared to Salt Lake City, video O'Hare 2 departure.
So I need to get 3,000 feet while crossing the arc.
Departure frequency 27H,
and then maintain 5,000.
United 588, route back correct. Push and start at your discretion. Contact me when you're ready to taxi.
Let's go back so we understand.
Alright, we'll let you know when we're ready to go. 588.
O'Hare ground, Delta 1157. Can you give us a squawk code and possibly the units, please?
So there's the arc.
Delta 1157, your squawk is 1316.
Roger, 1316, and
this is so slow, come on.
Say that again, I couldn't hear you.
Read the altimeter.
So we have to cross the O'Hare arc at 3,000, so I gotta climb pretty fast. And then it's direct Pumpkin.
Altimeter is 3004.
3004 for Delta 1157. Thank you very much.
So O'Hare 2 doesn't.
Chicago ground, good afternoon. United 588.
Alright.
Pick up RF4 to Salt Lake City.
So I think depending on which runway we take off.
O'Hare ground, Delta 1157.
So I gotta cross at 3,000 feet, so I gotta climb really fast.
Delta 1157, runway 22 left, taxi via Bravo and Delta. And
alright, let's go ahead and start her up.
Hotel, please.
Bravo, Delta.
Hey, Morin. I'm gonna mess up your name, I apologize. Morinoi. Alright. Yoshi! Shush. Okay, so let's go ahead and get my overhead panel up. And don't want that. Gonna make sure generator's on. Good, good.
O'Hare Ground Delta 1157. Is there a different way you want us to go so we can avoid hotel?
Alright. That's up, that's down, that's good. Let's go ahead and start the engines.
Delta 1157.
For 10NG. A little
You
bit
said you didn't
of
want to take
prop.
taxiway hotel?
Let everything equalize.
Well, you said to go around hotel, so I was just wondering if there's a different way we can go so we can avoid it.
Oh no, I meant if you could turn around.
Alright, so
which side
50%.
are you facing, Delta 11?
Alright, we're good. Let's go ahead and close this window. That's good. Alright, I think we are good to go. I'm gonna turn myself around.
O'Hare Ground, Delta 1157. We're facing hotel.
Alright,
we have golf.
We've got the co-pilot is firmly in her seat. Let's go ahead and
Delta 1157. You said you were holding short low?
load a procedure, departure.
No, sir, we're still right near.
Yeah, I don't have any departures for that, so it's basically just climb up to 3,000 direct pumpkin.
By a hotel, Bravo, and Delta.
So, alright. So we need to be up to 3,000 feet. Got that plugged in. I don't know what runway we're going to get, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and get ourselves turned around.
Yoshi.
Parking brake off. Let's turn ourselves around a bit.
O'Hare Ground, Delta 1157. Can you give us this so we can navigate ourselves to 2 left, please?
Delta 1157, turn left onto hotel.
Okay, I don't know which way I'm going to go, so I'm just going to leave it here and ask for taxi instructions.
Roger, left on hotel and Bravo. That makes this a lot easier. Thank you very much.
Oop. Parking brake on.
No problem, and I'll give you further instructions later.
Roger, thank you.
Chicago ground, plot of 65 Zulu is ready to taxi.
November 65 Zulu, taxi via Alpha 9, Bravo, and Tango 10. Expect runway 33.
Roger, expecting 3-3, taxi via Alpha 9 Bravo Tango 10 65 Zulu. Alright, so we're expecting runway 33, so let's see where that is, because he didn't give that to me ahead of time. Okay, there it is. Alright, so that's 323. Get that dialed in.
Co-pilot is firmly in their seat. Go ahead.
323. Alright, we got that dialed in. So Alpha 9 Bravo Tango 10 onto 33. So let's go back and look at. The O'Hare 2. And see where 33 is here. Okay, so 33 is the one going kind of squirrely.
Okay, ground Cessna 414 here, hop up with GPS.
Let's make sure I'm looking at the right one. Gosh, this is so slow. It's killing me. Okay, it's the squirrely one next to the X.
We'd like IFR clearance to Milwaukee, please.
Chicago ground.
Oh, I need a faster.
November 4140 Papa. O'Hare ground, good evening.
Hey, Mike.
You're clear at 4 Milwaukee Airport. Via the O'Hare
Nerf Herder, appreciate you guys
Radar
watching.
vectors,
Mike McEnvoy, appreciate you watching. Thank you.
Okay,
so it's the squirrely one.
Bravo Kilo. Top altitude 5,000
So I gotta cross.
Frequency is 127.8.
So it's going to be basically straight out until I get to 5 miles or D. So we are going to put that in my nav 1. 113.9 is going into nav 1.
That climb via top altitude 5,000 feet.
So 113.9
top altitude 5,000. Departure
is in there, and my DME. So I need to be 5,000 before I turn to. So I gotta be 5 miles.
Discretion, and we'll call taxi.
The DME mark.
O'Hare ground, Delta 1157.
Okay, so I'm port 46 right now. 113.9. And then I can turn right to Pumpkin.
Just continue taxiing Bravo right on Delta, and you'll be on due to left.
So I need to be at 3,000 crossing 5, 4,000 crossing 8. So I got 3,000 in the box. Okay. So let's just write this down. We got to be at 3,000 feet crossing 5 DME, then 4,000 feet crossing 8 DME, then I can turn direct Pumpkin. And all that stuff, all that shnikes is gonna happen fast. Alright. Let's go back here and continue our taxi. Alright, so we're taxiing to Alpha 9, so that's going to be a left turn, park and brake off. Appreciate you guys watching. Mike McEnvoy, appreciate you watching. Okay, so it's the squirrely one. So I gotta cross. So it's going to be basically straight out until. And who is that? He's kind of in the way. Let's see if ground tells me to hold. I'm just going to make a little wide swing around him. He's kind of in the middle there. So Alpha 9 should be straight.
Chicago Ground United 588, ready to taxi with Juliet.
Should be straight ahead.
United 588, runway 33, taxi via Alpha 9, Bravo, and Tango 10.
4,000 crossing 8. So I got 3,000. Okay.
Okay, so this should be Alpha 9, and then a left on Bravo.
So we're trying to grab our bearings here. We're expecting 27, according to the ATIS. Now we've got to go 33.
Okay, so Alpha 9
All that shnikes
is right here.
Okay, Round, would you mind if we just take 27? We can handle that 11 knot crosswind there.
And then Bravo.
United
and then Tango 10.
Stand by.
Hey Rolf, it's MFS. Where from? Oh, where to and where from? We're going from Chicago O'Hare to Minneapolis, St. Paul. To Tango 10. Should be right here.
United 588, runway 27 left, taxi via hotel.
27 left, hotel, 588.
Number 65 Zulu, contact center on 127.8. Have a safe flight.
Over to center for 65, thanks. Alright, and this should be Tango 10.
Alright, ground Justin 4 and 4 here, Papa, taxi with default scenery.
Alright, so we're on Tango 10. And we're switching over to center, 127.8. We're at 127.8. My thing, this should be runway. Should be runway 33, and it says 32, so they must have renamed it. Alright, 127.8. Chicago Center 65 Zulu's holding short runway 33 with default scenery, so there's 32 left, ready to go IFR.
November 65 Zulu, Chicago Center, good afternoon, wind 33011, fly heading 350, runway 33 at Tango 10, clear for takeoff.
Runway 33 at Tango 10, clear for takeoff, flying runway heading, fly heading 350 for 65 Zulu. Okay, let's get out of here. 1 notch of flaps, full prop. And we want 350 for the heading, and then we're going to get a direct pumpkin. Alright, so let's get out of here. Take off power. Oh. Alright, flaps up, gears up. And we're going to go to 350. 3,000 feet to 5 DME.
Chicago Center 1157, we're back with you again. We're holding short of 28 right on Yankee.
Delta 157, Chicago Center. On departure, turn left, heading 180. Wind 33011, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Chicago Center 65.
It's a takeoff, runway 28 right, and we'll head
Alright, we're at 3,000 feet. We have to be here. Across the 5 DME.
65 Zulu, radar contact, altitude indicating 3,300. Clear direct pumpkin, climb and maintain flight level 180.
Direct pumpkin up to 180, 650. Alright, so up to 180.
Chicago Center, good afternoon. United 588 on the ground in Chicago, holding short of 27 left at Bravo, ready for departure.
United 588,
And
Chicago Center,
direct
hello again.
pumpkin.
Wind 33011, fly runway heading, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 27 left, flying runway heading 588.
Southwest 1099, fly heading 070, descend and maintain 4,000. Fly heading 070, descend and maintain 4,000, Southwest 1099.
Alright, so we're going direct pumpkin now. Hey, Cons CK, appreciate you joining us from Periscope. Looks like we're going to get into a little bit of the soup. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. Come on. Focus, focus, focus. There. Weird. Okay, so we're direct pumpkin. And it should be smooth sailing from here on forward. We're heading up to 8,000 feet.
Southwest 1634, Minneapolis Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight into Minneapolis.
Damn it, Minneapolis has gone offline. I didn't even realize Minneapolis was coming online. Hopefully Minneapolis Center will jump back up. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Wow, that's really nice. I just changed my shaders and stuff. Wow. Look how pretty that sky is.
Wings Unico 122, disseminate, thank you very much, bye-bye, Southwest 1634.
Good day. Delta 157, radar attack altitude indicating 2,700. Climb and maintain 15,000. Turn left heading 120.
So that was pretty easy. It was a pretty decent departure. God, why are things so slow? Something's really slowing
Delta
me.
157, flying 120. Climb and maintain 15,000.
Alright, we'll fly heading 220 and...
Let's see if I switch back to my flight plan. No.
120 on the heading. 120.
Something is so slow.
Up from bed, we'll hit 120 on the heading and up to flight level 150.
United 588, radar contact out.
Oh, I am in the soup.
3,600. Clear direct to Olin. Climb and maintain 15,000.
Okay, I did a soup for a sec. Not real sure why I'm having problems switching.
Southwest 1099, descend to maintain 3,000.
Alright, so that's where we're at right now.
Descend to maintain 3,000, Southwest 1099.
We're almost to Pumpkin.
Delta 1157, clear direct Goshen.
And it looks like we're going to get out of the soup
flight level 310.
any second now.
Alright, clear to...
And I still have to figure out why I am hearing myself on delay. Oh, there's the lake to our right, which is barely coming into focus because of the cloud there. I'm very impressed with that app that I got to change the shaders. Really, really nice. Colors are really, really good.
Yeah, 588, normal
Passing
speed,
12,000 feet.
360.
Oh, I'm still out of focus. And I thought I turned this thing and changed it and took autofocus
Southwest
off.
1099, the
So
Midway Airport, 10 o'clock, 12 miles. Reported sight when you had it. 10 to 11 o'clock, excuse me. 10 to 11 o'clock, 12 miles.
Fix that real fast.
Roger, Southwest 1099, how's the airport in sight? Southwest 1099, cleared visual approach, runway 31 center. Clear visual approach, runway 31 center, Southwest 1099.
Where'd it go? Fix that. Change that. So I'm just talk amongst yourselves. Oh, come on. Seriously. Right there. Took it off of autofocus. I wonder why I have to keep changing it off focus and out of focus. Drive me bananas. But it is a pretty day out. All right. Yeah, now we're switching back. Something was really hosing things up. Now I'm switching, no problem. But I still want to figure out why I am hearing myself, because I should not be. Well, I'll fix that offline. Alright, we're coming up on 18,000, so we're going to be leveling off here in a minute. And we're going to be getting some speed, and I'll try and hold her around 200 indicated, which should give us about 250 on the ground.
Can you verify the QNH recipe?
Delta 1157, I'm sorry, say that again?
Can you verify the altimeter for us for 1157?
Local altimeter 3004. Once you cross flight level 180, you can set it to standard.
Roger, once we reach flight level 180, we'll set it back to 299. Thank you.
Hold on.
Oh, let's see. Look at that. Toronto Center's up and running, and it looks like New York Center is up and running. Should have picked that. Not a problem. Alright. I have to keep changing it off focus. Drive me bananas. It is a Okay. Excuse me. So we've passed Nito. Let's see, we're at 202 indicated. Torque's at 36. Torque 36, ITT 641, NG. I'm pushing it a little too hot. So let me bring her down just a little bit. My RPMs are a little too high.
Southwest 1099, wind 3407, runway 31 center, clear to land.
Alright, torque's down to about 35 pounds. That's better. Alright, looks like smooth sailing from here.
Chicago Center, XOJ 579er, request descent.
XOJ 579, just about to give it to you. The Kansas City Center offline. Radio service terminated. 52 change to advisory is approved. Have a good flight. Thanks for flying with us.
So,
Yukon, we'll see you again, XOJ 579er.
Still, I'm right here. So I'm following that red line right there. So I'm going to be out of his airspace in a little while, and then he's going to switch me over. Hopefully, Minneapolis Center is going to jump on before. If not, not a problem. We'll just do our own. Thing. Switch back to that.
Alpha 4532, radar contact, 47 miles northwest of Brickyard. Maintain flight level 300.
Maintain 300, 4532, thank you.
Oh.
Chicago Center, Delta 1157, we're back with you.
Roger.
I have one person watching me. That's probably my co-pilot. Alright, we're making a left turn Ronick. Crossing over Ronick. And heading to Kama. And then it's going to be pretty much direct to Minneapolis. And since there's not going to be ATC online, I'm just going to fly straight in. I could fly. Let's look at the approaches. KMSP. Oh, I need a new iPad. This is so slow. KMSP.
Delta 157, go ahead.
Oh my God, it's so slow. This is killing me.
We have land flight 320.
Roger, you're going eastbound, so it's appropriate to fly.
This kid's getting
altitude.
slapped around a bit.
310, 330, 350, etc. Which one would you like?
You know what? I think we'll just stay at 310. That won't be a problem. We'll just
Roger. Southwest 1099, welcome to Midway. Cross runway 22 right and left.
What are the winds doing here?
Roger, clear, cross to 2 right, Southwest 1099. Thank you, sir.
Let's see what the weather is going on. Let's look at the meter. KMSP 302 Zulu 10 gusting 16 out of 300. Okay. So Yeah, we can take either 30 left or 30 right, so it looks like I can just fly right in. I'll just fly straight in. Alright, that showed up on online. Gonna have to take that. Ah, that's funny. Alright, so let's look at the procedures for 30s. Since there's not going to be anybody online, we can practice something and not screw anybody up. Go back, go back. Procedures. Arrivals. See, I'm not real sure which arrival I'm coming in from. Let's see, can I do Bainey 3? Let's see what let's see what this shows me. Let's go to menu. No. Back. Procedures. Arrival. Bainey 3.
Chicago Center, this is 53839 Romeo.
November 838 Romeo, go ahead.
Let's do ILS.
Center Roger, we are Hyper Archer. We are now just about
so
5 miles
Hasty
northwest of the Smithfield Airport. We want to request a VFR flight fall into Chicago Executive.
November 8389 Romeo's clock.
So I could probably do
137, correction, 1354, 1354.
For the approach.
1354 for 89 Romeo.
Hasty Pigsy. Alright, that Bainey 3 is coming from the opposite direction. Oh, since I was Killer 2, okay.
November 89 Romeo, radar contact has reported altitude indicating 4,500, maintain VFR.
Let's do Killer 3.
Roger, with radar contact, maintain VFR for 89 Romeo.
That should have been my... Okay. So, cancel that. Arrival. Well, I only have Killer 2 in here. From Kama. And we're going to be landing runway 3. Huh. This is what happens when you have old data. 30B? Where's 30B? Hey Ray, Seth Martin, appreciate you guys joining from Periscope.
11:30, opposite direction, 21 miles, indicating flight level 351.
Report diagram.
Opposite direction.
So we've got a 3-5, and then I've got a 30 right and a 30 left, but it's only showing me a 30B. So I can take 3-5. Let's take 3-5. Let's load that arrival.
Yeah, 588.
Alright, so we've got that arrival coming into 3-5. And then we can put the approach ILS 35 vectors.
Number 8 Romeo, Warsaw, altimeter 3004.
3004 for 8 Romeo.
Jamie's.
9588.
Is Jamie's part of? No, it's not. Alright, we're just going to do vector then. Let's get rid of this approach. Or change it to vectors. Let's go back and look at the killer. Killer 3 from Gamma. Huh. Yeah, let's just get rid of to killer. From Gamma to killer.
Chicago Center, Delta 4532. Can we get clearance to descend to flight level 260?
Delta 4532, descend and maintain flight level 260.
Then 260, 4532, thank you.
Welcome.
Get rid of this approach.
Chicago Center, Delta 1157. We got a question for you.
And we'll do visual to 3-5.
Chicago Center, Delta 1157. I just saw that center just came online. Will we be able to switch to New York Center once we get a little closer to Maryland, sir?
Negative. Washington Center controls your destination airport.
Alright, Roger. We'll keep an eye out. Delta 1157.
Roger. And they do have an approach controller online. I'm not sure how long he's going to be there on. If you're looking for Bravo Whiskey out India approach. That'll be Baltimore approach when you get closer. If they're still there.
Alright. Already done. Delta 1157.
Delta 157 for now, though. Cleveland Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change to advisory is approved. Have a good day.
Alright, we'll contact Unicom 228. You have a...
Alright, we're going to go direct killer.
Yeah.
Oh no, let's do direct Barry. Boy, that screwed things up. Alright, now we're back on course. We flew a little off course. Hopefully we don't get yelled at. Okay, so let's look at the Killer 2 arrival and see where we have to be at. So I have to cross CMAC Kamek at 14,000 feet. Because I'm lower than all of these other points. But I'm gonna get a frequency change once he's gone anyways. Because he's gonna tell me to go bye-bye pretty soon as I leave his airspace. And I'm gonna be out of his airspace, let's see. Let's see, I am right here right now. It's hard for you guys to see, huh? So I'm still in his airspace. I probably have another 15-20 minutes before he cuts me loose. And then I'll be able to start my descent down to 14,000 feet at CMAC and 12,000 feet at Killer. Oh, this thing is killing me here. Oops. And Killer, let's see what the continuation says. Alright, so from Killer, that's all doable. So Killer down to Greek, then Dolly, and then I'll get vectors to 3.5. By that time I should see 3.5 in my visual. Good, 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 good. So let's back up. He's a killer queen. Da, 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 da. Oh, you definitely don't want me singing. Alright, and then we'll pick it up at Kama. So let's go back to the map. And of course it's showing me off track because now I'm following the Killer 2. So it's going to show me off my line here. Sorry, I forgot to switch it over. You didn't see. Hey AM, appreciate you bouncing in, watching me on Periscope. I'm both on Periscope right now and on Twitch. So yeah, it's showing me off course here because I did not program in the Killer 2 arrival, which I suppose I could. So we'll just leave it on the GTN. You guys can follow it that way. And then once I get closer to the arrival on the chart, and then I'll bring it up on the chart once I show up on the chart. Which I should show up on the chart. Why aren't I showing up on the chart? How come it doesn't overlay? Because I'm past Kama. I should be on the chart. I guess it doesn't overlay on flight plan, doesn't overlay. Here, this is what I'm looking at. Because I should be, my plane should overlay. I'm past Barry, heading to Robbie. So my plane should be centered somewhere around there. But it's not. So that's a little disappointing. I know it follows the approaches, I guess not the arrivals. Okay, well hopefully I'm going to get cut loose, and then I'll start heading down to 4,000 feet when I do. And I'm not even looking out my window, and I'm heading right for these clouds. There's a little turbulence, so hold on to your hat, folks. Bleh, bleh. Pilot's gonna barf. Ooh. Is that some lightning? Well, hopefully I'm gonna fly right past this and right above. I should deviate the course a little bit just to get around this puffer here, but we'll let it be for now. Alright, we're crossing Barry. We're going to make a slight little left turn. Shouldn't take us into these clouds, but it's really pushing us around. And it looks like it's going to head us straight into these clouds. Yeah, looks like I think we're going to miss them. Just on the outskirts. If this was real life, I'd probably get a deviation for about 5-10 degrees, fly around them. Is my guess. I'm sure you wouldn't want to go through these. Not in this little plane. Looks like there's some lightning down there, but I appear to be over it. Oh, looks like Kansas City Center just went. Yeah, Kansas City Center just went online. I picked the wrong airport to fly into. Oh well. Maybe Minneapolis Center will jump in. A bunch of dropped frames. I have to reset my router after this. This is pretty crappy, the drop frames. Alright, we're going to be going through a little bit of pea soup right here. Alright, so we're about halfway through our trip. Oh, it is raining. Ooh, and lightning. Ooh. This is not good. I should... Well, I'm going to be leaving his airspace.
9588, Minneapolis offline, radar service terminated. Forget to changes, prayers have a good light.
Oh, see, you already cut loose 588. He's going to cut me loose pretty soon. And then I'm going to...
November 650, Minneapolis offline, radar service terminated. Forget to change.
Frequency change approved. Thank you very much for your help. 650, see ya.
Yeah, thanks for flying.
Alright, so we can go to... we can still listen to him, but... Let's go to 1228. Whoops. That's not good. Overspeeding. Yeah, I'm slowing down. Relax. 1228. Alright. Let's climb to 22,000 just to get over this crap. Ugh, what is going on here? Alright, let's get over this mess. We're getting bounced around, but good. I should have asked him for higher a while back, but we're climbing over this stuff. We should be clear of it pretty soon. There we go. Oh, much smoother. Alright, okay, looks like we've got some smoother air here. We'll hang out at 22,000 feet for a little while. We have to be down to 14,000 by CMAC, and that is... Oh, Brian Pollock loves me. How nice. I love myself. Looks like somebody's on my co-pilot's on my account, pumping hearts. Hey, Willie P. Appreciate you joining us on Periscope. Alright, so we're at 22,000 feet. We're a little bit above the crappy air. Let's see, we might have to go a little bit higher. Cable, we're okay. So we have to be down to 14,000 feet in the next 33, 57 miles. Where's CMAC? Here, let's jump back over here. So CMAC is 92 miles. So we have to be down to 14,000 feet by the time we get to CMAC. And then 12,000 feet at Killer. And there is some nasty lightning going on below us. Alright. So we're definitely out of that zone. Hopefully these little puffers aren't going to give us any problem going through them. If we do, I'll jump up to 24,000 feet. Now we're in the soup. Let's see how much farther we've got in this mess before we have to start heading down through it. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Bumpy ride, folks. Let's see, we can plan the descent. Let's go into utilities and then VCalc. So we want to be 1,000 feet above MSL waypoint. CMAC target altitude is 14,000 feet. See, it's telling us we have to go down now at about 400 if we want to make that target. But let's not start down quite yet. Let me see if we can get past a little bit more of this junk. When we hit say 1,000 vertical, then we'll maybe when we hit 500 we'll start our descent. Let's just keep our eye on this and see when we get to 400. I'm sorry, 500. And then we'll start a slow descent. I don't think we're going to be able to stay out of the soup for much longer here. I think we're just going to be screwed. We're just going to have to deal with the... see, we're getting bounced around now. Alright. Let's start heading down to 14,000. Maybe we can get underneath this. We need to be at 500. Yeah, I know you're saying overspeed, but we're not. Let's slow it down a bit. This wind just, this weather is bouncing us around here. Alright, let's start heading down. Hopefully we'll get underneath this stuff. I'd rather be in the rain than... Yeah, looks like maybe we're gonna get some clear spots, but maybe not. Looks like up ahead is gonna be a little more clear, but you're gonna have to get below this stuff pretty quick. And then a killer, we're gonna have to be at 12,000. And let's go to page 2 and see where we need to be at. Come on, rotate. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's starting to clear up. Much nicer. Except it looks like we're gonna have to go through this little puffer for a second. Not a problem. Hey everybody, appreciate you guys watching from both Periscope and from Twitch. Alright, so it looks like we're turning away from this little ugly cloud group, so we should be okay there. And we're slowly making our way down to 14,000 feet. Then killer 12,000. And hopefully we're out of the weather woods. What was that? What runway are you expecting for... Oh, Alright, looks like me and Delta Airlines 4532 were, but he's flying way faster than me. Alright, so it looks like, so I was chatting online with Delta 4532. He's on the same Killer 3 arrival as I am into Minneapolis, but he's obviously way faster than me, and he's flying into 3, what do you say? Yeah, he's on Killer 330 left, and I'm taking Killer 335, and he's ahead of me to the left anyways. He's at my where is he at? He's at 21,000 feet to my I don't know, 10 o'clock, somewhere around there. I might be able to see him, but he's high and to the left. But he's going to be way ahead of me. Alright, so let's see where we are on the descent calculator, make sure that we're still going good. We're at 500, we should be at 360, so we'll get there ahead of time. So we're good there. And Delta's way ahead of me, so there's not going to be a factor. And it looks like we're heading for some more clouds up ahead, but hopefully they shouldn't be they look pretty, well, we'll see. I'm probably gonna, once I hit the cloud layer, then I'll drop to 14 a little faster, if I'm not there already. Everybody's so quiet. Yeah, he's on Killer 330 left. We're just enjoying the views. And I'm very pleased with how everything is looking now that I got my sim back up and running. Got all my utilities back and installed from back in the day. All the upgrades. Ground textures look pretty. Clouds look pretty. Sky looks pretty. Oh, and I'm gonna be in the mess pretty soon here. Looks like a pretty thin layer, so as soon as I skim the top, I'm gonna try and drop below it. I have to be at 14,000 feet. I can't be below 14,000, so I might be in this mess for a little while. Our scenery might just be all whited out for a little bit here. Yeah, I should see Delta ahead of me. What's his altitude? He's already at 14,000 feet. But he's about 100 knots faster than me, so it shouldn't be a factor. And I got 2,000 feet to go, so I'm definitely going to be in the woods here pretty soon. Then Killer 12,000, Huggy 10,000, and then Johnsy 9,000, Greek 8,000, and hopefully I'll be able to do a visual into 3.5. Because 3.5 does not have an ILS. I think I looked at the weather. I should go back to the weather. Let's go back to the weather. Back. Weather for Minneapolis. Towering cumulus. Visibility broken at 9,000 feet. Should be fine here. This is what I'm looking at. Sorry, didn't switch you guys over. So we got 10 knots, or sorry, gusting 10, 16 knots out of 300. Broken 9,000, broken 25,000. So we should have clear visibility below 9,000. Alright, so Delta is just announcing where he's at. And we're at 14,000 feet. We've got 20 miles to go to Killer. And Killer we need to be at 12,000 feet, so let's get that in there now. So 20 miles to Killer, or sorry, 20 miles to CMAC. Wind 20, 11 knots, visibility 10, clouds scattered at 1,800 feet, broken 4,300 feet, broken 5,000 feet. So that's going to be interesting. Actually, we're supposed to stay at 14,000. Alright, we're at 14,000 until we cross CMAC, then down to 12,000. So we got 10 knots, sorry, gusting 10, 16 knots. Looking at the approach here for 3.5. So Razi at 4,000. Jamie's 3,000. So Jamie's is at 7,000. Yeah, I'm getting bounced around again. So let's head down to 12,000. Okay, so we can head down to 12,000, which I already started doing, so we can get out of this. Oh, and it's pouring rain. It's pouring rain. Okay, once we cross Killer, we'll go down to 10,000. Yeah, I know we're overspeeding. You're getting bounced around big time. Let's try and get down faster. Yes, I know. You think we're overspeeding, but we're not. I'm slowing down, relax. Okay, in 10 miles we'll head down to 10,000. Bumpy ride, folks. Lightning and rain and oi oi oi. Yeah, I know, we're getting bounced around good. This FMC screwed him up. He's going in visual. Wow, these lightning is really bad. Okay, in 2 miles we can head down to 10,000 feet. Try and get below this a little bit. Oof. Alright, let's head down to 10,000 now. The rain I'm not too worried about is these wind shears that we're getting up here in the clouds. Okay. And Jonesy, we need to be down to 9,000. I don't know, we have to stay at 10,000 till Afton. Oh, this is terrible. Good thing this isn't a real flight, I'd be barfing my brains out. I know there's a way of smoothing this out. I'm gonna have to change a few settings. Oh, looks like it stopped raining. Yeah, these wind shears are nuts. Hopefully we'll be dropping below this in a little bit. Oof, jeez Louise. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in FSUI PC I can smooth this out a bit. It's a pretty view though. Seems like we're a lot lower than 10,000 feet, but we're not. Oh, we're gonna go through some cloud layers again. Hopefully these won't be so bad. Yeah, a little smoother. Okay, so we're passing Crisp. Afton is in 13 miles. Looks like it's cleared up a little bit. After Afton, we can head down to 9,000. Speed up a little bit here. Losing some speed. Alright, so it's not quite as bumpy anymore. It looks like we're through the worst of it. Just a little bit of pea soup. So that's a little better. Like we're crossing over some rivers here. What river is this? No idea. Not a clue. So there's a weather update, 10-mile visibility, clouds scattered at 4,800. And scattered 6, so between around 5,000–6,000. So we should be able to do a visual once we get down a little bit lower. It looks like Delta went offline because I don't see him anymore. It's clearing up nicely. Alright, we should be on the ground in the next 15 minutes or so. Ladies and gentlemen, seat back and tray tables up forward. The cabin crew is going to be coming through, collecting all of your trash. Please turn off your cell phones. Buckle up. Stick your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye. Alright, so Afton, let's go down to 9,000 feet. Yep. Crossing Afton now. Going down to 9,000 feet. Once we pass Jonesy, we can head down to 8,000 feet. When we cross Greek, I'm going to load the approach, load and activate the approach. And we may even be able to do a visual, we'll see. It's all nice and broken over here. Well, when the clouds aren't in the way, it's awfully pretty. Alright, in 5 miles I can head down to 8,000 feet. So we're at 9,000. Cross Jonesy in 3 miles. Excuse me. Alright, 1 mile we can head down to 8,000. Alright, turning to Greek, let's go down to 8,000 feet. Let's go ahead and activate our approach. Alright, so we're activating our approach here. Let's get our approach plate up. Let's head down to 7,000 feet, which is where we're going to want to be. If I wasn't in the soup, I'd be close to the airport. I would just do a visual, but we are in the soup. So it's taking us away. See, I would have been closer if I could have seen the airport. I could have done the turn around and do a visual. But this is going to be a hell of a U-turn once we get to Jamie. See, normally we'd be vectored in, and it would have had me go a wider berth to get to Jamie's. Alright, we're at 7,000 feet. And we'll start dropping down to 4,000 feet. So we can cross Razi. Because by the time we do a U-turn and get back on track, we'll probably be closer to Razi. We have to cross Razi at 4,000 feet. This is going to be a hell of a U-turn, as you can see on my GTN here. So as soon as we start our turn for Jamie's, I'm going to say Jamie's. We're going to head down to 4,000 feet. Let's slow our roll here so we don't overshoot our track, which we probably will, making this U-turn. Alright, so now we're making a U-turn. Let's head down to 4,000 feet. We'll cross Razi at 4,000. Yeah, that tracked it pretty decent. Get back on the track. Start dropping down to 4,000 feet. Cross Razi. By the time we do a U-turn, get back on track, and looks like we're below the cloud layer, so we should see the airport pretty soon here. Yeah, I see the airport right now, I think, very faintly. Cross Razi. Rossi at 4,000, then down to 3,000. And assuming I can still see the airport, we'll go manual. So Rossi in 3,000. Let's get us below 150 knots. So we're crossing Rossi, 1 mile. Alright, let's go down to 3,000. Flaps down. Gear down. Gears all green. Flaps full. I've got the runway in sight, so we're going off of autopilot. Woo! And I'll take it manual from here. Thanks, boys. We've got 3.5 in sight, a little on the high side here. Pretty view. It's a nice approach with, looks like Minneapolis, St. Paul downtown is straight ahead. Or Minneapolis is straight ahead, and I guess St. Paul's to the right. I don't know, one or the other. I've been here once in real life. little on the herky-jerky side. I'm losing a lot of frames right here. Too many trees.
Five hundred.
500 cross-checked. This is weird. It's like obviously the default. Yeah, the default has me landing on the wrong. That would have been bad, but the it's like a taxiway. It's supposed to be 3.5 right here, but obviously 3.5 doesn't exist in P3D, or it's a gravel runway or something. It's not even marked. Very odd. Because it shows that I should be on a runway on 3.5, but the runway is not even marked. It's weird. That would have been scary if it was real life, landing on something that wasn't marked. Not the best landing in the world, but any landing you can walk away from, right? Alright, let's find out where we are. The airport diagram. See, and it says I should be able to go straight ahead, but I can't. Alright, we're just going to go into this. That's the problem with these default runways that aren't runways, because it clearly shows that I did land on 3.5, but it wasn't marked at all on here. It's like this is all gravel or something. Look how bouncy I am. God, what does a fella have to do to get over to the... Gonna have to cross over? Or something screwy with this airport, because now I'm going to end up looking, and all of a sudden it turns into a real taxiway. I don't know what this texture is, but somebody's texture is screwed up. See, now I'm back on a real taxiway. Oh, how bizarre is that? Alright, well, we'll take a left over here. And that should be Sierra, and that is. It shows that I should be on the runway 3.5. cross 224, and I'm going to assume nobody's here, just in case. You know what? I'm going to disconnect. There, disconnected, just in case there was somebody online. Alright, we're just gonna park willy-nilly. Actually, it did look like there was somebody there. Showed me landing and somebody's taking off from here, so. We're just gonna park right here. God, why is this so herky-jerky? Alright. Sounds good. Engines are coming off. Avionics are coming off. Master battery coming off. Alright folks, that's all she wrote. I am donezo for the day. I appreciate everybody watching, and I appreciate everybody participating, and anybody that watches the replays, I appreciate you as well. But for right now, frequency change is approved. See ya.